streaming. I'm gonna stop streaming.
Yeah,
How
okay,
about
close that. There you go. Perfect. Yes, we did it. We
That's
did
way,
it. We mastered technology. Fuck yeah.
way better.
Okay, and we're only 3 minutes in, dude.
Yeah, we have all night, dude. We have all night.
Yeah, let's do it. Fuck yeah, bro. It's nice to see you again, man. You look
Yeah,
great.
thank you. It's great to see you. I love that you're a you're electrician or
Yeah,
what
I'm
do
doing
you call that?
electrician work now. Yeah, I'm pulling
Yeah, dude, that's
cable.
so cool.
I'm pulling cable.
Yeah, I see that all the time.
Thanks,
Man,
man. Yeah, I'm blowing up social media because I'm just all day just messing around, having fun, just taking
yeah.
pictures and snaps
Why
and stuff.
not, dude? People love that. Friends
It's
love
so
that.
funny.
That's
Well, I'm
cool.
glad to see you're watching it. I've been following you on social too, man. And
Yeah,
I like,
yeah.
what are you, an athlete now? Like, what else? What don't you do, man? Like,
Well, I
inspirational
mean,
speaker, like all this stuff. Like, he works
shoot.
at Rain. He's an fitness instructor. I'm like, dude, this guy writing a book now.
Yeah, I people tell me to write a book, dude. I've been through a lot in the past few years. I definitely writing things down is needing to start happening.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but no, man, I just spend my time around some really good people, and you're a product of your environment, and just I get to do great things because I'm around great people. That's
Yeah.
basically that's
No,
basically it.
I totally agree with you. I mean, I feel like doing it any other way is kind of it's hurting yourself. It's not really helping you. It's
No,
good to
no,
surround
for
yourself with
sure.
good people. I mean, yeah. I mean, going off of that, I mean, that's kind of what I kind of wanted to start. I was wondering if we could start talking about like the journey and how you got here.
Oh my goodness.
Because I mean, we know each other from high school,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I
We
used to throw to
dogpiled,
you.
bro.
I
We
was on
we
the pitcher.
dogpiled together.
Yeah, I was the pitcher. You were the catcher,
Do
and
you
then we
remember? You
graduated high
remember that
school.
mound? You remember that mound visit with you, me, and Coach Teloff after that pass ball? Do you remember that one when they
Oh,
scored
in
around and
state,
tied the
right?
game?
In
Oh
state.
my! You remember
Yeah.
that? You remember that mound visit, dude? It was
What
bleak.
did I
It
say?
was.
I honestly don't remember that game because I was like holding my head so like far down because I thought I lost the game for
That's
everybody.
what I'm
But
saying.
then the
That was the
team
feeling.
picked me up. The team picked me up,
Exactly.
and that
Oh
was
my
the best
god.
feeling. That was an even better
Yeah.
feeling than losing the game. And the fact that we still walked away with the ring, like
My
my mom
goodness,
still
dude.
brags about that ring every freaking day. It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah. Your mom and dad are doing good. I don't mean to take away from your question, but
Go ahead.
catching up, man. How's your family?
Oh, dude, they're really good. I don't know when the last time you saw my mom or dad, but my dad now he works in Everett. He's still a
Sure is.
firefighter.
Still a firefighter? Yeah.
Yeah,
Still
and
got
he's a
that
captain
mustache?
now. Yeah, he still got the mustache. He
He's the
refuses to.
captain?
Yeah, now he's a captain.
Wow, that's
So he
really
got
cool.
promoted, and then my mom works for the state of Washington. So
Really?
for my
Okay.
birthday, yeah, she actually hooked me up with a Washington State Parks pass. Good for a year.
Really? Oh, free pass?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, hooked
That's
it up.
cool. Yeah.
I know, right?
That's really cool, man.
But yeah, other
I'm
than that,
glad.
they're
I'm glad,
happy, they're
dude.
healthy. And
Yeah,
how
it's
about you
good.
guys? How
It's
about you
good.
guys?
Man, we were just on the boat today.
Oh, no way.
I mean, beautiful day on Lake
Oh,
Union. I mean,
Lake
I just
Union.
don't think there's any better spot in the world, man.
Oh, it's gorgeous when you're down there
It's
too.
like a drive-in movie theater when you go, man. It's amazing. But no, we're good. I mean, we've been through, like I said, man. The last 5 years has been challenging.
You're
I
25,
don't
right?
25,
Yeah.
25, about to be 26 in a week and a half, and
No shit.
um,
Your birthday's this month too?
this month, yeah. So you're a Leo.
Yeah, I'm a Leo.
Heck yeah, there you go.
That's
There you go.
hilarious. Oh my gosh, dude, I need to put this in my calendar. What's the date? No, I'm serious.
August 11th. Yeah, August 11th.
Oh, hell yeah.
August 11th. Yeah.
Nice, man.
No.
26. Yeah. I just turned 26.
26, bro. I didn't even think I'd make it this far. This is honestly a blessing.
For
Honestly, a
me,
blessing.
I would say for me it was a lot of ups and downs. I don't know about you, but I could be alone in this one.
Yeah, no, I mean, life is going to throw you curveballs for sure if we're going to talk about baseball. But
Hmm.
life
I actually
is
named the podcast or this episode "Struggles and Successes of Being 20 something and Your Teens."
heck yeah. I
That's
love
kind of
that.
what it's
I
all
love
about
that.
because I think that our message and our experience can kind of resonate with them the most, in my opinion.
Of course, dude. Yeah, some people are just looking for that connection, and a lot of people are 50 something, and it's a hard connection because they're not, relative in age, and so that's really cool. And I'm glad you're doing this. Podcast is cool. Um,
It's so fun, dude. Oh yeah, thanks for being here, by the way, man. I'm
yeah,
super
thanks for
happy
having me.
about that.
Thanks
No,
for
dude,
having me.
I'm having so much fun, and I mean, I'm doing it just because I enjoy having these conversations with people. But on top of that, like, if I can get somebody to smile, just one person maybe, or at least, like, this is just fun to me. I'm just doing it for fun, and if another person
Exactly.
can smile out of it, good for me. Good for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good for
No, it's
everybody.
good. Well, I mean, so far you definitely you have great energy, man. People are gonna like seeing this, like hearing it, because it's gonna make them feel good. Because right,
You're
you
making me
make them
feel
feel
good.
good.
Who else do you think would like to be on the podcast? I'm just curious. Random question.
Oh man, Xander Klaus, dude, he's got a good story. Xander,
No
Trevor,
way. I
you
should
should just do
totally.
you should just do the whole baseball team.
Oh my gosh, dude. Let's start there, dude.
No,
Yes.
those are basically the only two I really. I mean, Xander and Anna, I spend time with a lot
Okay.
from Murphy, but I mean they have great stories. They really do. I mean, I
And
can't speak
Trevor,
for them.
right?
Yeah,
Isn't that what you said? Yeah, dude.
yeah,
Did you say Anna? Is that his
yeah.
fiance?
Xander, Anna Klaus. You didn't know that?
Mrs. Klaus? No, I
Yeah,
didn't. I
Anna
haven't met
Maher.
Mrs.
No, that's
Klaus
Mrs.
yet.
Klaus. Yep. I've been over to their place, and they she's made some really good dinners. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
yeah, dude. He lucked out then.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just seeing my friends happy is that's what it's all about.
Yeah, no, that's always a good thing too, man. And like, have you thought about doing any like beer leagues? Oh wait, no, I forgot you're a college athlete. Duh.
Yeah, so
Because I
I
was
mean,
gonna say
not
that's
yet,
what I've
not
been
yet.
doing
We don't,
lately. That's hella
we
fun.
don't. It's not guaranteed that we'll get there, but I've
Mhm.
signed a letter of intent. I'm looking for a place to live. I just finished summer classes. I mean, I'm 2 weeks away from driving to Nebraska, where I've never been, and
Really? You've never been to
playing my.
Nebraska? It's a good state, dude. I've been to
Yeah, I've
Omaha.
never.
That's it.
Yeah, we're about 10 minutes south of Omaha.
Oh, no
So
kidding, right?
yeah,
Nice,
yeah,
dude.
it's yeah, Omaha's got. I looked it up. It's got like 450,000 people, and Seattle's almost 700,000. So
Yeah, and some
it's gonna
extreme
be.
weather.
That's. I would rather have that than a drizzle every morning.
Hey, I didn't mind shoveling snow when I was down there either, to be honest.
No. Yeah.
Oh, it's
I
gonna be
can't
good
wait.
then. That's awesome. Because I know,
Yeah.
I think their stadium that I remember seeing is TD Ameritrade Stadium. Um, but yeah, and the Tennessee Titans are right there too.
Oh, that's
And
right. Wow.
um,
Yeah.
or excuse me, what? I don't know what I'm thinking, but I just thought I was in Nashville for a second. My bad.
Hey,
I've been to Omaha and Nashville, but for some reason, I don't know.
geography was never my strong suit. Don't even worry.
That's funny, man. That's
Yeah.
funny.
But
Well, shit,
yeah,
man.
I guess to answer what you were gonna say, or you asked me about like where I've been.
Yeah, can
my
we talk about the
journey.
journey? Yeah,
Yeah,
and how you
I
got
mean,
here.
a lot of luck, a lot of support. Definitely some amazing people. But I mean, I was playing baseball at UW and Bellevue College before that. And,
Oh, damn.
pretty. How do you say this? I was. Let's say I was making some big waves in the baseball pool. Being the three hitter at UW and coming from Bellevue College and leading the NWACs.
Mhm.
Basically and hitting. And when I came back for my senior year at University of Washington, I got diagnosed with bipolar 1. Um, I got diagnosed with bipolar 1 basically in the fall. I was manic when I came back from a summer baseball season, and I mean it was just something that they didn't see coming. Uh, basically from that point on, I've been struggling to kind of find my balance, whether that be with meds or with lifestyle and substances and
Kind
all
of
that
everything,
kind of
maybe
stuff.
a mix of all
Yeah,
of
I
it.
mean,
Yeah.
it was honestly, it's got to be the best things that ever happened to me because I just realized that, substances and drinking and, staying up late, not getting sleep, and, at this point, like just simple distractions
Right.
um,
Right.
aren't good for me, and getting a second chance to play college baseball, kind of going from someone who really had their eyes closed to the world to someone where, um, what's that saying? Clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. What's that from?
Yeah, kind of like open mind and open heart kind of thing.
Yeah, just to be like aware of what I'm doing, and it sounds like a big dog. You got a big dog?
Yeah, Tyson. Here, I'll show you.
Tyson, man, let's go.
Tyson, come here.
Oh, that's a chocolate lab.
Toby, get in there. Get in there. Sorry about that. That's my guard dog, actually.
Your guard dog? Yeah, he sounds big. I'll be honest, I'm a big dog kind of guy. All you little dog lovers, nothing wrong with them. I'm a big dog kind of guy.
Yeah, I prefer big dogs over small dogs.
Yeah, so that's a Tyson. There's a chocolate lab.
Yeah, like Tyson the chicken.
Yeah.
we named him like Mike Tyson at first, but then he turned out to be Tyson the chicken. Except he has a bark like that.
Then he bit your ear off, and you had to change the name.
He's never hurt anybody. He's not a fighter. He's a teddy bear. It's just a big old bark. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Funny.
Well, hey, I have some more questions for you, kind of stemming off of that.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, like, from like you looking at yourself now, like, what have you learned about yourself, like, over the last 5 years? I guess, like, what have you really learned about yourself? And because I know self-awareness, you said, is really helpful for you, and you kind of
self-awareness, and that's kind of the idea of my first tattoo.
Oh, really?
Is basically it's society has given it the dub of the Illuminati symbol, but if you do research on the symbol, the equilateral triangle, and the all-seeing eye, it means kind of this pursuit of truth and personal growth, self-awareness, kind of becoming yourself. That idea all wrapped into a little symbol, and I can't really say like as much as it's been me experiencing my life, without the people around me, my family, my therapist, my psychiatrist, and just the luck I've been given from a higher power. It's hard to take credit, at this point,
a huge support team for you.
Exactly, and I guess it all stems from just the love and support that I've been given, and just the blessing of life. I'm not religious, but when you come,
you sound
so
very
close,
appreciative.
When you come so close to death so many times, it's like when you make it out and you feel good and you're on the right track. You can't not give thanks and gratitude.
It's a good feeling.
Yeah, for sure. And in terms of self-awareness, just like it's not even a lot of times it's people know what they need to do to be successful. A lot of times people need to stop and figure out what they need to stop doing, and that's basically what my awareness has become. Is like, what do I need to stop doing? Whether that be not smoking weed anymore, and ending up in the hospital when I don't need to, or like letting alcohol consume my life and, taking me away from my goals. Whether that be being around the wrong people. Like the other day, I visited, for some reason, I got together with an old friend I knew in high school. And, as soon as I sat down at the table with him and his friends, it was like, wow, I'm in the wrong place, and I had to get up and leave. And
it's like that.
It's crazy. It's crazy because, it's not like these people are bad people. It's just like, if I'm trying to go where I want to go, I can't make these pit stops with people who are going to, bring me down unconsciously. And
totally unnecessary.
Exactly. Exactly. And, it's just something you have to learn. And, yeah, I mean, so it's like, I know what I need to do. That's easy. It's easy to do what you need to do, but it's hard to know what you need to stop doing.
Mm.
Um,
True that, man. That's one for the books right there.
yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess my thing right now is like spending too much time on social media when I should be putting my phone in the other room and going to sleep. Um,
Yeah.
and some other simple things that are easily changed. But yeah, man. I mean, you hit it on the nose, man. Awareness. I mean, awareness. I learned from a very wise person. I've never met him. His name's Bob Proctor.
Hmm.
You ever heard that name?
No, I'm gonna write it down though.
Yeah. So he's got a program that's called "You Were Born Rich," and it's basically a metaphysical um, guide to becoming successful, whatever you want to do in life, whether that be, health, wealth, love, or happiness. But he starts off in one of his programs called "The Science of Getting Rich," right? And rich being like bountiful in wealth, love, or happiness, and
Happiness, kind
health.
of all of it.
Rich doesn't necessarily mean monetary wealth, but he said, I'm going to use my finger because I don't have a board behind me, but
That's
he started on the screen, and there's this uh, little yellow dot, and he said, "This is your awareness," right? I'm like, "Oh, okay. What does that mean? What's my awareness?" It's a yellow dot, and he said, "Everything in your life, whether that be your relationships, your income, your happiness, your, for me, I guess, fluency on the baseball field, for lack of a better term, is all related to this little circle. Like you can barely see it. It's up on the screen, but it's the yellow dot." He goes, "Okay, what happens if we open the circle a little bit, right?" And he says, "Everything changes." And I love that you're asking about awareness because like that's the building block, um,
Definitely.
to expanding your life. And that's another thing. There's only two forms of growth in this world, in this universe. That is, and it's one that's increasing and one that's decreasing, right? So nothing ever stays the same. And if you're not expanding your awareness, it's going the other way. So
I think of it as like growing happier or growing sadder. I
exactly.
mean, you're gonna
What?
be having ups and downs for sure, but yeah,
Sure, sure,
the
sure.
mindset of like wanting to like have to that growth of to continue to be happy, because that's like what you said, rich in like not just a monetary form, because you can still have like satisfaction and happiness in life, by kind of being content with what you have around you and kind of being grateful for what's already given to you and what you have.
Yeah, no,
And
that's
I know it's not
it's
easy to do that, and everybody gets carried away. I'm one of them, but I just kind of having that balance of remembering and keeping yourself. Yeah, you're definitely on the right track for sure, bro. I like to see that. That's awesome, man.
Thank you. No, it's
It's
funny
nice to
because like,
know somebody else is like that, though. That's the best
what's that?
part. It's nice to know that somebody else has this kind of perspective because, I mean, honestly, a lot of people probably don't, and I think that's unlucky. But I think we're lucky enough to have that kind of perspective and that mindset because I think it's gonna keep our lives really interesting.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. I don't really know what to say that. Like, yeah, sometimes I look at my life and I'm like, someone gets so bored of this so quickly. Doing the same thing every single day, working out at 6 a.m. You know, hitting at the field. Little league practice, eating healthy. All these little
Nuances, yeah.
steps, all these nuances. Great word. For whatever I'm trying to do. And it's funny. It's funny you say that. I learned from another guy. I don't know if you know who Ty Lopez is.
I've heard of him. He's a good
You've heard of him.
guy.
He's like the social media mogul.
Yeah, right.
And I took one of his programs. I haven't finished it. It's called the 67 Steps. And
Uh-huh.
his first lecture was about awareness. It's the first thing. It's funny. But he said there's two approaches to life, right? One is what everyone takes, which is called the lottery approach to life, right? I'm gonna get a lottery ticket. I'm gonna win big. I'm gonna go into this bar one night. I'm gonna meet the woman of my dreams. You know,
The one hit
I'm
wonder, the dreams.
exactly so
Yeah.
like the fast track, to success. And
I've chased
there's
that.
yeah, we all have, but
Yeah.
it's not validating, and
No.
in the long run. And he said the other approach is the sculpture approach, right? So like what I was just saying about, I'll wake up at the gym at 6, hitting at 10, throwing, catching, going to little league practice at 6, eating during the day, stretching, meditation at night, prayer, and then bed. Like this idea that every single day, I'm just taking my block of marble, my little pick or whatever it is, and you just chip away slowly every
Mm.
single day. And some days, you got to put a little bit back on. Sometimes you got to take more off, and it's just like this continual upward path.
Discipline, man.
Discipline. Great word. Great word.
For
Yeah.
sure. That's
And I'm not
interesting.
I'm not perfect. That's by any means. Like I just feel like I have a better trend than a lot of people, and maybe I'm delusional, but inter- internally I feel like I am.
Yeah,
But
yeah. No, I feel the same way about you too. Trust me, I have a good feeling about things too.
thank you, thank you.
That's awesome, man.
Yep.
So, where do you see the opportunity now for you going forward, and what do you want your legacy to look like? That's another
Oh
question, an
man.
idea I want to explore.
And I guess I'll keep putting the blame on other people. And I don't think blame's the word, but I'll keep giving the credit to other people. When I was at Bellevue College, I'll start with a little story. Try to keep it. I was at Bellevue College, right? My freshman year, I was, one of the best hitters in the NWAC. And at Bellevue, they do these they showcase athletes from each team, and they put their poster on the board with a little blurb. And I was one of those guys for my sophomore year. They put my poster on the board, and it really went to my head. And I was an awful teammate that year.
Oh, really?
And we had an amazing team. The year before we were second in the NWACs. We lost the championship game. I had to sit it out because I was sick, but the next year we had just as good of a team, if not better on paper, and we didn't even make the playoffs. And I had to take responsibility for that because I was a horrible teammate. I looking at myself on the poster on the wall and just being like, I'm the shit. When I was, but like that's not going to help the team. And going through what I've been through the past 5 years, I've been lucky, get around a Dan Samoza or a Robley Corsi or, a Brent Lillibridge, one of my mentors, my best friend's dad, Jeremy Vader, um, and learn quick that like, it's cool to be good, but it's even better to give back, to be of service. And, all these people that I look up to, they're giving back. And that's my goal. If I can give as much as possible, as much as humanly possible, I know that, I'll be better for it. And seeing little kids progress, or kids my age get an idea and run with it, I learned in a communications class, and this is going to tie in, when you're speaking to a group of people, right? Uh, whether I'm on Instagram, right, and I'm trying to make a motivational post, let's say 100 people are watching it, only 10% of those people actually understand what you're saying. The other 80% are listening, and 10% have no clue what's going on. So like, that's why this is a big deal to me because who knows who I'm reaching, and I guess my legacy is to be great, whatever I'm doing, whatever that means, but also to like help influence positive change in people's lives. That's what means a lot to me, and I've just been lucky enough to get around amazing people who do that exact same thing, and I picked it up from them. So I can't really take credit for it. It's just, maybe I made the choice along the way, but no, I've been around some incredible people that are doing some incredible things, and I just want to be like them,
Yeah, totally.
including my parents too. I mean, just being raised by incredible people, and yeah, that means a lot to me. That's what I want my legacy to be. Whether that be, making it to the bigs, or
You want to be able to return
however
the
long,
favor.
I'm guaranteed time on this earth.
Yeah.
I want to give as much as I can.
Yeah,
It's
because
easy
you've
for me
gotten
to.
so much too, and so you kind of want to have other people experience that, kind of give it back, like you said.
Yeah.
Do I got that right?
No, you got that. Yeah. I mean,
That sounds good, man. No, if it's okay with you, I'd love to be a part of that, man. Help you, help you build this positivity and happiness empire, and be able to
wow, I
spread it
love that
around,
empire. That's a great word.
and be all
That's a great
contagious.
word.
like
We're all building
COVID.
an empire. Some people just don't like what they did.
That's
I'm
awesome,
just
dude.
I'm just one of those kids that's taking time to actually build something that he likes and admires. Just like you.
Whoa, what? We're all kids
Come
in
on,
my
man.
eyes. I mean, what? We're 25, 26. I mean, dude, if we're like just after college and like I was pursuing my parents' dreams for a really long time, and like once you finally like aren't happy with that and fed up with it, you start
Hmm.
figuring your shit out. Like I would say, like feels like I hit rock bottom multiple times, but like now that
Yeah,
I'm looking
yeah.
back, it feels like I figured it out because I hit that rock bottom, and it made me
No,
react in a way that I had to get creative and figure out something that would bring me happiness. I finally feel like I've found it for right now, being electrician work and
yeah,
stuff, and it keeps me busy, and versus kind of being in the office where I was kind of cooped up.
yeah,
So
yeah.
because I'm a super hyperactive person, I don't know if you ever knew that about me, but I kind of have like
No,
a.
we didn't. We never really. I mean, other than the
Yeah, you're
frick
right.
you
You're right.
wars,
You're right.
other
You're
than
right.
the
Maybe a
frick
couple
you wars.
tournaments and back in the day for laces and stuff. Do you remember those days? I'm still that
Oh
goofy,
man,
dog.
those are some of the best days of baseball
Dude, we should hit those
I've
guys
ever
up
had in
too.
my life.
Bryson, Ashton, get those guys on the podcast too. That'd be so funny, dude.
Oh, like a group.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, dog. When we
That'd
do
be
this
really cool.
again,
People
that'd
would
be
love
so
that, man.
funny.
People would love that.
That'd be
People
so
would love
funny.
that. People are busy now. I know that, but like, you know,
I know. I mean,
it's
no better time to do it now because freak COVID's the perfect excuse to do it over the internet instead of.
yeah,
Because of course we'd
yeah,
love to get together, but you know how hard that can be too.
yeah, yeah. No, I agree with you. I agree with
Adulting
you.
is hard sometimes.
Yeah.
I want to talk about role models real quick. Now that I'm thinking about it, did you? You said you had some, and like you just mentioned some, like the coaches and stuff. Have you always had those kind of role models for you, like since you're a young kid and stuff, like coaches and things of
Um.
that nature? Kind of blessed
Well, I
that way.
guess I would, I would say no.
Oh,
Um,
who are your role
growing
models?
up, growing up, I would. Right now, I have role models for sure. I call them mentors.
Oh yeah.
But growing up, like I said, I was kind of living life with my eyes closed, and for better or for worse, I never really knew how much impact people had on me or my environment. I mean, growing up, I was the kid who was kind of getting bullied. I was the kid
Hmm.
that kind of did his own thing and was ostracized for it. And when it came to like uh, going to Murphy, I was the new kid. My sister was a senior. Everyone knew me. Like the excitement, and then tapered off as I got to senior year, as it became like desperation to be liked by everyone, and you know how that goes. That doesn't pan out, and like you were saying, your rock bottoms have formed your worldview and your confidence in yourself, and your idea of who you are, and um,
Spot
yeah, I
on.
mean, I guess I'm trying to say like I'm telling you, man, I lucked out. Like I was hitting with Trey Patrick, his brother, and another guy. We were in Mukilteo. You know the old Stod's facility. You remember that one, right? In that
Yeah,
little
I know the old
industrial
Stod's facility. Yeah.
Yeah, and we were hitting there, and Dan, I was leaving, and Dan was pulling the. This was like 2017.
Huh.
A
few years
Dan
back.
was pulling in. Yeah, he goes, "Hey man, what are you doing?" Well, nothing. I think I'm going to try to play baseball. I had no clue what I was doing, struggling immensely. He goes, "Hey man, come coach at Edmonds."
Woo!
And I'm telling you, man, it literally saved my life. Being around the kids, being around Dan, Robley, Corsi. I mean, I can't. You don't even know who that is, but this man's had such an impact on my life. It's just, that's when it started to happen, and that's when I started to realize, shoot, these people are incredible, and I'm becoming them because I spent all my time around them, and
That'll do it.
yeah, it's like I said, it's hard for me to take credit, man, because all I did was make the decision to spend time around these people, and
now you're forming into them, and you're liking that, and I'm liking that. I think everybody's liking that.
yeah,
That's good. That's good, man. That's so cool. So is this all still kind of new to you, the whole like coaching thing, or have you been doing this for like you said a few years now?
Yeah. So
Can you plan
2017
on
was
continuing to do it?
my first year at
Awesome.
Edmonds Woodway High School. Go Warriors!
Yeah, go Warriors!
All my Edmonds Woodway Warriors out there, you guys are destined for greatness.
Dude, the Woodway Warriors! Yes,
Shout
out to the Warriors!
All my Widow Warriors. No, it's I did that in 2017. I took the next year off. Tried to play ball at LC State and Hope International. I'm actually wearing that shirt right now. My sister's calling me.
Go ahead, take this.
No. Let me. Sorry, no, never mind. She knows I'm on the. She knows I'm on the podcast.
Oh.
Yeah, so I took that year off, and then I came back for 2019. That was last year, and then this year we got a new stadium, like $8 million stadium.
Damn.
And then not even 2 weeks into the season, we're cut it out. So.
Oh no shit! Damn.
So yeah, about 2 years and a week. But I mean, at this point, you're like, if I'm not trying to teach kids and give people insight onto hitting, because baseball is my expertise. It's the one thing I'm the best at in life, and if I didn't give back and show people like what I've learned and what's worked for me, I'd be doing this world a disservice. And I don't want to do that.
I feel like I'm kind of doing that because I'm jealous of you. You're actually
no, don't be jealous, man.
You're
I
good.
I say jealous, but like it's not what you meant.
Dude, I'm jealous because you can actually teach other people how to play baseball. I'm still struggling to teach Megan, my fiance, how to freaking swing a bat right. Like things of that nature. Like I can't.
So
I
you
can't
gotta
imagine what I'm gonna do when I have kids. Like,
You got to swing the knob. Tony Gwynn told me you got to swing the knob of the bat, not the barrel of the bat.
Ooh, Yoda with the.
Hey, you remember my younger brother? Remember my younger brother?
Yeah.
Jonathan?
Yeah. What's up, Johnny?
I'm on a podcast with Marcus Burdyshow. Come say hi.
Yeah, what's up, Jonathan? Look at you, man. Oh my
Cougar Nation.
Dude, you have gotten big, dude. I'm talking. Look at you,
You have a
bro.
podcast now?
Yeah, bro, you're on it. You're on it.
I'm not live?
Yeah. Well, you're live on Twitch right now. Oh, I can hear you. I can hear you guys.
Who's better looking is the question.
Dude, don't ask me that. That's not fair.
Yes, who's better looking?
Yeah,
he's got the better mustache. I got my goatee's sexier, but
Oh, that mustache is pretty sexy though.
How's he been?
Can you hear him?
I don't want to interrupt the podcast, but what's up?
Dude, I've been good. Thanks for asking, man. Thank you. I hope you've been doing well.
Awesome.
You look good, man. You look happy.
What are you're doing? Junk removal?
Oh yeah, hauling junk.
Hauling junk, baby.
Oh,
hey,
dude.
All you young kids out there about to graduate high school, boys. I don't know about the girls. I haven't seen a girl in a junk removal, but get on with a junk removal company. It's good hard labor. You get tipped. and you meet people every day. You get to talk to people. I mean, it's a great way to just make money and have fun.
We got to explore that idea later. Or whenever we want to. Like, tell us more, Jonathan. Tell us more. You're here on the podcast. Let's hear it.
Don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you. I'm the one who started doing the Junker movie.
Oh!
He just took it. He just took it to the next level.
Oh, okay. Let's hear the story. Come on.
I just got home and you do my hair.
Yeah, he needs to fix his hair. You know?
Oh yeah, get your mustache ready and everything.
No, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that story. Actually, it's a quick story. It's a good story.
Let's hear it.
So I graduated. Right, we graduated in 13, and I was going to play. I just, at the very end of the year, figured out I was going to play baseball at Bellevue College, and I knew I was going to be living on my own with Xander. And I looked on Craigslist, and this guy said junk removal, paid under the table and whatever. I was like, sure, okay. Ended up being late for the first day and canceling. And then I came the next day. He kind of gave me a lashing. But, yeah, it was just good work, going from place to place to place. I can't tell you how much junk there is in this world and in this city, Seattle. It's never ending. And I don't know how many junk removal companies are in this city, like 10, 15.
At least there's not enough junk. There's not enough companies for junk, right?
No, it's never ending. It's never ending. But Jonathan, he hopped on the company after he graduated. That was in 2015, and I was kind of doing it off and on. And so he joined. We started at Dump It Junk Removal, and then he went to 1-800-GOT-JUNK, which is the biggest junk removal company in the world. We were working there last year, and some things happened. We got released. I guess I would say it like that.
Some things happened. We got released. That's a great way of putting it, though.
I'll just say the word. I'll say the word side job. I'll say the word side job.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm not going to go into it, but no, it was. He's still doing it. He's having a great time. I mean, people are throwing away some very expensive things. In the city.
Dude, he's in the flip business. Then let's go.
I'm not gonna speak for him, but I'm just gonna say people are throwing away mattresses, TVs, cameras. I know someone who got a car.
Wow.
Yeah, he had to replace the fuel pump, and the thing ran like a cherry, and he got it for free. She gifted it to him.
Are you still doing this?
I'm not. No, I do lessons, hitting lessons, and selling miscellaneous things.
Yeah. Nice, dude.
Yeah. So I'm actually not supposed to say So I'm trying not to say that.
All right, shame on you for saying it.
It's bad grammar. Yeah, just shame me every time I say it. Okay.
Every time we talk on this, no, I'm just playing, man. No, that's funny though, dude. Now that you bring up some of these other ideas, like we have so much more content we're gonna be able to create over the next coming weeks and stuff. Like,
yeah,
this is exciting, dude.
Oh, you mean like who you're gonna bring on, or? No,
I mean between me and you, I hope to get you on again, not just a one-time. One-hit wonder thing.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. That'd be cool. Maybe get me on in like 2.5 weeks when I'm in Nebraska.
Oh, there we go. Catching up with Alex Galgano after the big move.
In the big NE.
Give me an N.
And I'm gonna have a corn on the cob in my hand with a flake steak in my other.
I'll be wearing a little cowboy suit, little like overalls, cowboy hat for you. A little straw in my freaking mouth.
Never been there. I've never been there. I was helping my best friend's dad move today, and he said his family's from Nebraska, and it's no joke out there. Ain't nothing funny out there. That's what he says. So,
thanks, old man. I'm just playing.
I'm excited. I'm excited to have the culture shock. For sure.
Oh yeah, dude. I think that's one of my favorite parts about traveling other places, to kind of get that feel for the different culture and stuff. Because then you just kind of admire and like acknowledge different things. You're like, whoa. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Question for you. Since we're kind of talking about lifestyle right now,
Mm-hmm.
who who have you been hanging out with lately when it comes to like,
Friends?
yeah, or is
Or
it
you
just
mean like
family?
who are my days surrounded by?
Yeah,
Because
like is
there's a
it just
difference between
constantly
those two.
family? I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Whatever you have to say.
So yeah, yeah. I mean, I've got a close circle of friends for sure, um, whose opinions really matter to me. Right.
Yeah,
Um,
right.
there are a lot of people in this world. Um, this is going to sound mean, but it's the truth. I don't care about a lot of people's opinion.
Yeah,
Um,
as you shouldn't.
like I
Good
said,
for you.
there's a small group of people. There's a small group of people who, if they say something, they critique me. I'm listening. You know. But no, I hang out with. I live with my parents. You know, mom and dad, John and Annie. We live in Ballard. Um,
Ballard. Oh, nice.
my sister and my brother live in Ballard. Kayla and Jonathan.
Oh, cool.
Her boyfriend Max. I would say my trainers Willie and James. One of my mentors, Brent Lillibridge, owns a hitting facility up in Linwood called Base by Pros. I'm wearing
Oh,
this right
sick.
there.
Yeah, shout out to
Base by
Base by
Pros.
Pros.
Yeah, shout out, shout out. I I mean, I've met so many baseball players. There's a field right where I live, a big field, Soundview play field. It's Whitman Middle School,
Hmm.
and I mean, right now I'm hanging out with a couple of Shoreline Community College guys, Alex Ballett and Pocky. He's a Hawaiian, flying Hawaiian, and I mean, countless other guys like Bryce Lindbergh, you know, Ethan Kramer, Leo Rivera, Gabe Levy. I mean, there's so many guys, you know, old guys, young guys, little league, college, pros. I'm catching a guy. He pitches for Pittsburgh Pirates. His name's Emir. Emir. I don't know how to say his last name, but yeah. But in terms of my friends, you know, that's that group of people. You know, I just played tennis with Trevor the other day. He's incredible at tennis. He doesn't play
Really?
ever, but he's incredible. He's so good at everything he does. It's ridiculous. Xander, you know, we'll play basketball from time to time. It's been a couple weeks since I've seen him. You know, my boy Ramsey, my other boy Drew, Vader, my cousin Davis.
Shout out to all those guys.
I met when I was in the hospital. I've been in the hospital a few times, and I met. He was doing his. It's like apprenticeship, but for doctors.
Oh, really?
Residency. Nice. They do their residency where they tag along a group of doctors.
Huh.
And, I met this guy named John Calhoun. We weren't supposed to. It's not legal, but we got each other's. Actually, his name is not whatever I said. His name is Ryan Fahey.
Cut that out.
Cut that out. Like that. We've been connected, and you know, it's just another person who supports me. It's just, you know, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you, man, it's, you know, Scotty Newsome. People, you know, they're doing different things, and you know, we catch up when we can. But yeah, this is kind of one of those things. You know, if I want to be, you know, successful at what I'm doing, baseball, taking time out of my day, you know, to be with friends,
it's hard.
Is almost a distraction, you know, and it's a fine line.
Yeah.
Fine line that
you're right.
You know, you have to balance.
Well, hey, dude, I'll tell you what, about all those people you just listed, if any of them hear anything about the podcast or and if they ever want to be a guest or something, dude, we would make a great show with them. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I have great friends, interesting friends for sure.
And we would need, obviously, your perspective on it, because the show wouldn't be anything without you if they were there just between me and them, you know? So I'm excited, man. This is good. I have a couple more questions, though. I mean,
Hell yeah,
just a couple more
more
questions. So
This
I
is a
want to
Q&A,
know.
bro. This is a Q&A.
I love the Q&A, dog. So what's something that you think you're better at today than you were years ago? And I can think of something right now, and it's hitting.
Intuition. It's okay. Yeah, dude. I have an email from Dan Samoza, my swing. I think it was my junior year of high school. And when you swing, you want it to look kind of like a Nike sign,
Okay.
right? So kind of the bat falls behind the shoulder, and then you rotate it through the zone. My swing was more of a V.
Really?
And I got away with it because I was just strong as hell. But no, I would say, and this has nothing to do with baseball. It's my intuition, how I can I don't even know how to explain what is intuition. It's your body's innate ability to understand situations as you enter them.
Kind of like a spidey sense, right?
Exactly. And it's funny because society, you grow up and that's all you operate with, when you're 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is your intuition, don't put your hand over that, or don't run across the street, or I don't think this person is good,
Stranger
like a
danger.
dog. Like if your dog doesn't like someone who comes into your house, the person's probably not a good person, right? Because your dog, it just operates off of intuition.
Spidey
and,
sense.
Exactly, spidey sense, man.
Yeah.
I got my spidey sense, and basically, like, society doesn't want you to have that. They don't want you to think for yourself. They don't want you to heal yourself. They don't want you. I might get in trouble for saying these things, but who cares? This idea that, like, you have whatever everything you need is within you. And I don't want to. I'm not religious. I went to a Catholic high school, raised Catholic, but, like, it's just it's the ultimate awareness of situations, and whether that be me being empathic, understanding people's emotions. I think of it as, like, and I learned this from another very wise person, his name is Colin Henderson. You better write that name down because he's incredible. He's a mindset coach. So Collin Henderson. He's on Instagram, and he's incredible. I was just talking to him today. He had to hop off the phone because he was doing something with the family. But what was I saying? He in life, let's just say life is a tree, right? You have the fruits of the tree. Excuse me, that's a reflex. You have the fruits of the tree right up here. How do I do that? Fruits of the tree up here, and the bottom of the tree you have the roots, right? And it's like having this intuition or this empathic understanding of people and their emotions. You stop looking at the fruits. Like, you stop trying to argue with someone who's upset, and you start to understand why they're upset. And yeah, I mean, like, I've avoided so many fights. Arguing is fine. I'm not saying I don't argue with people, but, like, getting defensive immediately, doesn't work. That doesn't work. You have to understand, you have to understand why. The why. Why are they yelling at you?
That intuition gives
exactly.
you that kind of feeling, right?
Damn spidey senses.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, right? No, it's funny that you say that. It's because I kind of feel like that's how I kind of run my life. It's just kind of based on intuition. And what, good or for bad, I could be a little hasty and kind of move too quickly and might make more room for error. But at the same time, I'm not afraid to kind of make mistakes because I'm just not embarrassed easily by them. So, I just get back up. Oh my God, I fall down. Guess what? We're still alive, people. Like, we can do this. Like, I've literally remember situations in, like, work where, like, the people are just giving up on me, and I'm like, come on, like, get it together. Like, breathe. Yeah. We can do this. And, some people have the will, some people don't, and I mean, that's fine. That's life. It happens. But it's just funny that you say that. It's so interesting.
So I definitely see this. Maybe you too. I see you being your own damn boss.
Oh, you mean with the detailing?
Who's gonna give up on you if you're your own boss? You know, nobody. You're not gonna give up on yourself,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know?
You kind of like the boss of your own mind is the way I see it, and it's just like, okay, like somebody can just like totally bring out this negative energy towards you, and then instead of kind of like meeting it head on with more negative energy, I'm like the counter it, like I forgot the
you do your judo.
Yeah,
your
whatever.
Judo,
You
take the momentum and you
yeah,
back
exactly.
at
Use
them.
their weight against them. Yeah. So that's what I like to do, and then kill them with kindness because, eventually they're gonna come back around, and not take it personally. I think that's the hardest thing, or one thing I've learned about myself that I'm better at, is not taking things so personally from other people. Like the word no when you're 21 years old and trying to sell stuff, to put food on your table, it hurts you inside and it makes you feel like you're like a horrible person, not worth anything. Nobody sees the value in you, but like really, that's not the truth. That's just not a fun game you're in right now. Stop.
In my eyes, if I get a no, I know I didn't sell it right. Because I'm selling the idea of hitting lessons to parents, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not charging these college or high school guys, lessons, but like these little kids, the parents, right?
Mm-hmm.
I bring an immense amount of value, but like I have to convey that to a mom or dad who is like very emotionally invested in their kid, and like I'm handing out business cards. And
it's freaking tough, man. I've like the only thing I've been learning lately, this is for me for detailing, is I literally have to show the customer what the difference is between this and this product, and they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, that's the difference." Okay.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, that's exactly what they're saying. They're like, "Oh my god, are you serious? What?" Yeah, and it's like I've kind of like these little things that you just learn over time, and that's what I've also had to struggle and realize is that like it's not gonna happen overnight. At least for me, I'm not that kind of luck, I guess, kind of guy where all of a sudden, things happen for me, and I've been down that road where I chase that dream, like I want it to happen overnight, but it has always led to just me just being unhappy with myself and not completely satisfied, and then I just all of a sudden like slap myself in the face and just I'm like, hey, learn to be content. Have these conversations with great people who help you like get back into that mindset of just being like a happy person, content person, and just doing your best because it's really all you can do, kind of thing. And I've been happy with that. I'm doing what works for me.
That's all you can do is find out what works for you and then do it.
For sure. Hey man, I got one more question for you before I have to go start gaming. I'm gonna be streaming. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming Rocket League.
I know you game, bro.
Yeah.
Shoot. What are you playing? What are you
Rocket League. I'm playing on the.
Twitching? Are you twitching?
Rocket League. It's like
Rocket League.
Yeah, soccer with cars.
Yeah, I played that one time. It's, I don't know if I'm into it, but
yeah, right.
It's definitely pandemonium for sure.
I've been playing a ton of World of Warcraft lately.
Yeah. Are you playing on your PC or?
Yeah, PC.
Heck yeah, dude. That's cool.
I'm nerding out over
here.
That's
cool. My cousin, all the young kids, they're gamers nowadays.
Oh, dude, all the kids, dude. That's all they're doing, man. It's on the computer all the time. It feels like.
Yeah, you don't play like Madden or 2K, do you?
Dude, I could though. I don't.
You could.
I mean,
no,
not my go-to.
No, I don't.
It's not my go-to. I mean,
no,
I've been playing a lot of golf. Been playing a lot of golf on the Xbox. I'll look at tee time for Saturday.
Tiger Woods PGA Tour.
Yeah, and then the night before I'm like, gotta get the mind ready. Getting on the green, the tee box.
So you get paid a decent amount to do that, or are you just doing it for the fun?
Get paid for what?
For video games.
Oh no, I don't get paid for anything yet. I don't get paid for podcasting, videos, nothing yet. The day I do, I think I'll tell everybody too, because I'll be shocked myself. Fuck.
Hey, everyone, I'm getting paid.
I'm just doing it for fun. Yeah, I'm just playing the game, man. I'm just addicted to the game.
That's cool. No.
But okay.
It's funny because like my cousin's 14.
Yeah.
And two twin sisters are 11, and they play a lot of games, and like they're so intelligent, and I feel like it's almost related, because they're
We're
learning
gonna be
these
like the last
techniques.
generation, dude. We're gonna be like the last generation who remembers not having a phone with them when they're like 6 or 5 years old, and we actually valued like face-to-face conversations, and then next thing you know, everybody's face-to-face with on their fucking phone.
Everyone's sitting home.
Yeah, on their fucking phone too, like texting
It's
each other.
funny. It's funny you say that because they play video games all night. They go to bed. They wake up at like 3 p.m.
Yes.
Right? One night we went out and we went to the beach, right, at our beach house. They live there. And, within 10 minutes, they have a fire going. I'm like, damn, you spend all this time inside playing video games. You come out here and you're making fires? That's
impressive.
I got nothing bad to say about that. I mean, that evens it out pretty much.
Yeah, you guys don't live under a rock that bad. That's, yeah. Jeez,
yeah,
wow,
funny.
That's funny. No, but speaking of video games, like that's what keeps me up at night. My question for you is, what keeps you up at night?
Instagram, bro. Instagram swings. All these swings, man. I watch home run after home run. I just want to keep watching them.
Yeah, that's like me being addicted to the UFC
baseball,
fights.
Baseball.
And
girls. I mean, I'm not gonna lie about that. I love girls. Women, excuse me, ladies. No, that's just a distraction. Like you have to prioritize, and it's like, yeah, I can look at a pretty girl or a home run at night for an hour, right? And then I'll lose an hour of sleep, and I'll be tired in the morning.
That's the worst. Yeah, no, I feel it. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, you're right. You got to learn when to just turn this shit off, and it's hard, man. It's fucking hard because it's just like, it's so easy and it's so fun.
It is so easy.
Freaking like find
yourself. You just do this with your thumb, and you have more content.
And then, like, literally, you lose 2 hours of sleep and feel like shit the whole next day. And you're like, why the fuck did I do this to myself?
Yeah.
You're right, man. You're so right.
You said you had another question, though?
That was the question. What keeps you up at night? You said Instagram.
I was going to say
baseball, baby.
Joke.
You're like watching baseball and girls.
I keep myself up at night. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
I keep myself up at night.
I have the same problem.
Yeah.
Guilty.
Yeah. You know what? If you lose a few hours of sleep, though, that doesn't, like me, I've had some issues with psychosis, which is like, psychosis, how do I say that, is how your reality distorts, Let's just say, like, you see that homeless man on the corner, and he's, flailing his arms and, saying weird things, and he's got his shirt off and his pants are at his ankles, that's kind of a more extreme episode of psychosis than what I've been through, which I've had really bad episodes of psychosis, but if I lose sleep consistently, I'll go right back to the hospital, and that's not what I'm trying to do. So.
Oh, fuck that. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Stay healthy, my friend.
Finally healthy, man.
That's what it's all about, man. Just finding that balance, dude, and it ain't fucking easy, I'll tell you that much, but I think we're on the right track.
You want to know what someone told me? Colin Henderson. So I met him at a Edmonds Woodway practice at the very end, and I've heard all about him. I got to talk to him. We talked about a book that we both read. We connected. I got his number, and he called me the next morning at 6:30 a.m. I was like, Colin, man, I'm glad
when
you're
the
talking.
market opens.
Colin, I'm glad you're calling me, but it's 6:30 in the morning. And he goes, bro, I don't mess around. Let's get after it. Right? Just like you, man. Let's go.
Wow, what a savage.
But, no, he's an absolute savage. Absolute savage. But I called him. I was like, hey, man, I don't know why I had this question. I was like, do you know about the relationship between passion and balance? And he said, easy. And he quoted one of his doctors or someone that he's read up on. He said, if you're passionate about something, you're inherently, I think that's if you're passionate about something, you're inherently going to be unbalanced. He said the two are not synonymous. They're not related. Inversely related, right? So he says, if you're passionate about something, you're going to be unbalanced in some areas, right? And you have to understand that. So, a lot of people are like, I got to find balance. Like, yes, in some areas you can, but in other areas you cannot if you're passionate and ambitious and you're burning the boats. That's something we could talk about later, but
it kind of takes over. The passion takes over, and you have
that
drive, that energy to just keep going and going and going dude. Yeah. Dude, that's so funny. 6:30. I don't mess around. Like, dude, what is that?
He's like, I don't mess around, bro. I don't mess around.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, pull up. You have your phone on you right now?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Pull up Colin Harrison. What his latest post
on Instagram?
If it's with his kids, don't do that one. If it's him talking, do that. It's on Instagram. Yeah.
Colin.
He played football and baseball at WSU.
And his name's how do you spell it? Is it one or two L's or one?
COLLIN.
ANDERSON.
I think it's all E's. Henderson.
Henderson?
Henderson. What do you think I said?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, this guy's a genius. This guy's a freaking genius.
Success
he talks to freaking Fortune 500 companies. All around the country. This guy's Yeah, this is perfect timing because I got to get a new drink.
Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna look into this Colin Henderson guy.
He's incredible. He's incredible, man. Oh man, everyone's incredible. Not everyone. Some people. Everyone's incredible. Just some people are at the wrong things.
Yeah, right.
Chugging White Claws.
Well, dude, thanks for being here, man.
That was a lot of fun. Podcasts are great, man. I love the interaction. I'm really glad that you're doing something like this because honestly, you can take it as far as you want to, and I know people are gonna connect with your personality, your boisterous, excitement. That's gonna get people up in the morning. That's gonna get people to work in the morning. And you got to see that because it's definitely a thing that happens.
Wow, thanks, man. That's really kind of you to say. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, seriously, thank you.
Here's
appreciate you.
Here's another quote. I love quotes, man.
Let's hear it.
I've listened to the audiobook How to Win Friends and Influence People. I haven't got all the way through it, but the first 3 chapters fundamentally changed how I operate with people. How to Win Friends and Influence People. It's probably the best book ever written.
I feel like I've heard of it before. Why does that sound so familiar?
Dale Carnegie.
Yes, Carnegie.
Carnegie, yeah, the steel giant. He there was a quote in there talking about showing honest and sincere appreciation for people, and the quote was, here, let me pull it up real quick so I don't butcher it.
Yeah, let me grab my water real quick.
Talking about kindness, right?
Are you an ebook kind of guy or a hardcover?
I love hardcover. Yeah, nice. I don't read a lot because I'm really busy during the day, and I haven't quite organized the end of my days to pick up a book, but it's coming soon. Here's a quote though. I don't really know who it's by, but talking about kindness,
Yeah.
sharing kindness.
Spread the love, y'all.
Spread the love, baby. So the quote goes like this: "I shall pass this way but once. Any good that I can do or any kindness I can show to any human being, let me do it now. Let me not defer nor neglect it, for I shall not pass this way again."
Easier said than done, but damn right, dude. That's how I like to live, man. That's how I like to live.
I
Just
shall
spread
pass
it,
this way
man. It's
but once.
contagious, dog. It's contagious.
Spread it on with a trowel. That was the next. That was the next sentence.
Are you
Spread it
serious?
on with a trowel. I think. What is a trowel? That's.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google that. What the fuck is a trowel?
I think a trowel is what you lather like lacquer onto a wall or something. Like it's a big ass spoon, fork, knife thing that you just
Lather it all up on there. Marinate that
exactly.
sucker.
Lather kindness.
Let that marinate for a little bit.
Right, you say the word marinate anymore, I'm gonna end this call and go get something to eat.
Well, dude, hey, we could leave it there then. I mean, I
Yeah.
really appreciate you being on again, and you're gonna be on again soon. I know that.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful. That'd be wonderful.
Hell yeah! And eventually we'll
That'd be
get
wonderful.
other people on there, and yes, dude, this is the kind of I love hearing other perspectives and having these casual, collaborative conversations. Honestly, makes my day. I look forward to this
casual
shit.
collaborative, man. That should be like your underlying statement. The Marcus Burdyshow. Casual and collaborative.
Boom, baby.
Alliteration, bro. Alliteration.
Woo, building the empire of happiness. Let's do it together, y'all.
Yep.
That's awesome, man. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate you. It's nice
Marcus,
talking to you,
thank you,
dude.
man. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad your family's doing well, man.
Ditto. Ditto.
The laces, baby. I don't even know. We never did this. Hey, you remember we used to I think I came up with this idea. We'd do our little circle jerk before games and we'd unzip our pants. Or were you not on the team then?
I don't think I was on the team.
You were on the team? Okay, we did that. We just unzipped our pants and we're letting it hang before the game, It's just a psychological, cue.
Yeah. Let's rock out with our balls out. Let's go. That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
Times have changed.
That's hilarious.